Hey, when I was talking about that dolphin ride, I like to be out in the ocean. You know what I mean? I like a big one.
So you like to go hogging too?
Nah, no, come on now. No, come on now. Come on now. You gonna put? Don't put dirt on my name.
Hey, my bad.
This man put dirt on my name. He said. He said you like go hogging. Nah.
Yo, Will got the terms for your ass.
Right? Hey, just ask the question, man.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Prodigal.
Yeah, that's what we do. That's why we release clips every goddamn day. You ready? We rolling?
Yeah. Let's start the motherfucking show.
All right, let's start the pod then. Oh, you're not starting today? Yo, what's up, folks? How y'all doing today, man? We back with another episode of the Prodigal Brothers. I'm sitting here with my brothers today. My man Will. What's up, Will? How's it going, bro?
Everything is great. Everything is good.
You always start with that good smile.
Well, yeah. Why not, man? The sun's out. I'm alive. My children are healthy. You know?
That's always good when the kid's healthy, man. Real talk. And we is getting a lot of sun right now, man. 90 degrees out. What's up, Uplifting? You got the hood on in the 90-degree weather. How you living?
Cooler than the other side of the pillow, nigga.
Well, that's why you got the hood on. You too cool. That's what's up, bro. That's what's going on, man. What's going on in the world, though? What we talking about today, man? Uplifting had some shit on his mind, yo. You got the posture like you got something on your mind.
Speak.
Nah, I don't got nothing to say, man.
Man, look, I'm gonna move it to Will, man. What you got on your mind, yo? I know he got something on his mind. Maybe he's gonna backtrack off of you.
My mind, I'm just worried about living, man. Living in this world. Got gas prices going up. You know, cost of fertilizer for farmers have gone up. Do you know that? So I'm gonna throw a number out there. It's an estimation of a number. I mean, I don't know the exact, but say last year this time a bag of fertilizer was $100. This year the bag of fertilizer is like $500. Everything's going up, man.
The inflation that much on fertilizer.
Just think about that. So now if the farmers can't buy fertilizer, we gonna starve, man.
Nah, they can buy it. They just gonna raise the price on everything else.
Yeah,
that's funny that you
people
think about that.
People can't afford that.
That was the last thing I thought about when inflation was fertilizer.
Well, I mean, shit. I mean,
that's deep, though.
We're about to have a purge out here, man. Are you prepared?
Oh no, I'm not prepared for the purge. I'm coming over your house to be purged for real. Man, I just been watching these NBA playoffs, man. You still watching ball, yo? Uplifting?
Yeah, I'm still watching, man.
Who winning? Who gonna win the whole thing?
Them light-skinned dudes, man. Yo, that's who winning.
He already mentioned that on the pod before because they is going ham. But and we talking about the Golden State ones, man. What's up?
Yeah, these light-skinned niggas, man. These light-skinned guys.
I knew you had something on your mind. I knew you had something on your mind. They ain't gentlemen. They going hard right now, man.
That's right. Stone Cold fucking Steve Austin killers out there, man.
Real talk, man. Especially Curry, man.
Ice in the veins.
Yo, I slept on him. Real talk.
Yo, you ever lose your lady to a light-skinned dude, bro? I mean,
that never happened to me before.
As a light-skinned guy, have you ever lost your lady to a light-skinned guy?
You mean like an albino?
Like he just
an albino?
Like he like just a shade lighter than you?
Michael Jackson type.
Man, I don't know. I don't see myself as losing anyone. I feel as though if we're not together, they lost me. I don't lose anything.
That's another Willism for you.
You never felt like you lost a joint before, ever?
No, not really.
Not to another man.
You never felt like you lost a high value woman?
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't say lost. I just say I played the game wrong. I met her or them when I wasn't mature enough to understand what I had.
But what is a high value woman though?
That's what I just asked you. You brought it up, man. I ain't heard about that yet.
Like is a high value woman a woman of this is kind of getting old too, but I still like talking about it. But is a high value woman a woman who has $100,000 year salary, $40,000 in debt, or $60,000 in debt, or no kids and she got her own. Is that a high value woman?
I mean, for me, no, I wouldn't consider the amount of money you make. I would just consider that a high value woman for me would be someone who's mentally stable and you got your shit together. Everything you're asking from a man, you're able to provide it.
Reciprocation.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a high value woman.
That's a big syllable
I've
word.
never seen no stats. It's no stats about a high value woman because
I want a woman that's making money, man. I want to stop.
most
I want to
men
stop
most
working.
men don't care about a woman's financial.
Nah, man. You know what? I'm simping, dog. Whatever I got, I'm rubbing feet. Whatever. Pay my bills, man. Cash App uplifting.
You don't want no high value
$365.
woman. You want a sugar mama, yo.
Cash App uplifting $365, $12.50. Support the cause.
Oh yeah, did you get any $12.50 from that?
Ain't
I seen
nobody.
you put that on the post. You ain't getting not $12.50.
Not Ned Nutter. Not Ned Nutter, man.
It's a hard life out here, man.
What about you? What you consider?
Like Uplifting said, man, like I don't really think it's a terms like high value women for real because you can't do it on finances for real. Like if you're thinking about a woman that's very valuable, it's more about like emotional effect that she has on your life or the life of the people around her. You feel me?
I'm gonna tell you what a high value woman is in 2022.
What is it?
What is
A
that?
woman that could pay for gas in her car.
No, that just means she got money.
That's a high
That's different.
No, man.
Listen what I'm telling you, man. There's women
Gas
that
like
make money, but they ain't shit in a relationship.
Hey,
bro.
man, I want to ain't shit. I've been an ain't shit nigga.
He want to be abused. That's why he want to make up for his transgressions.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to get my karma back right. You know what I mean?
He trying to make up for his transgressions for the future.
So you want to feel some pain, yo? Yo,
For real. You ain't never been with
emotional pain ain't good. It ain't like physical pain. It's a
Nah,
little
like
different.
I just, back in the day I was messing with it, a little. Allegedly, you know what I'm saying? I was messing with a little young thing. She went on to prosper in life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would like some sugar mama, you know what I mean, tactics. Some sugar mama things going on. Maybe she tell me to get dressed up when she come home or something. You know what I mean? I like a pair of shoes. It's like, oh, they just popped up, you know?
How far are you willing to take this?
Right.
Like, say she got a fetish. Like, she wants you in like a baby diaper and
See,
shit.
here you go,
Oh
man.
my God,
You
man.
gonna do that?
As long as she ain't trying to peg me, I'm with it. You know what I mean?
That's where you draw the line.
Yeah, hey, look, you go past the gooch, you about to get hit in your mouth.
But what if she wanted to play doctor and it was time for your prostate exam?
Role play.
The fist is strong with this one.
See, now you done caught a charge just because you wanted a high value woman.
Hey, man, she not gonna get rid of me. She ain't gonna find another me.
Oh man, you definitely delusional now. That's what every narcissistic man thinks.
She ain't gonna find another man that's willing to be taken care of and walk around in a baby diaper. Come on now.
He forgot it's 2022. That's easy to find these days.
Right. I mean, most women, from my experience, their boyfriends sit at home and play video games all
Look,
day.
man, you gotta do a lot for gas, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give up that ass for gas. You know what I mean?
Somebody said beer cheaper than gas now, so drink don't drive.
I'm just saying, bro.
Right.
For real.
Hey,
$83 to fill up the Accord? Come on now.
we seen that last
Yeah,
night.
bro.
16 gallons.
It's ass for
$83.
Look, ladies, it's ass for gas. I'm out here. You know what I'm saying?
Things is different these days, man. The term high value is out here. We got high value women, but it's totally different.
I still wonder why that's rest in peace Kevin Samuels, because he paved the way for this. But every day I see this relationship conversation about what topic are you guys tired of hearing between black men and black women.
Yeah.
And all it is it's just separating us. Like, how about we talk about black marriages or black happy couples. You know, I follow this couple J&J, and like they're beautiful happy couple, black couple, got a baby on the way, and they just be having fun. And of course they go through stuff, but I think it's like we just take ourselves. We were talking about this. We take ourselves so serious.
Yeah.
Right. You talking about the ones that got the podcast? That's what you talking about?
No, it's just a couple on TikTok. I think they got a YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
I hope I was saying their name right. But black couples, black families, black fathers, black mothers. It doesn't have to be just one size fits all.
Right.
And whenever we have these conversations about what a man should be doing or what a woman should be doing, like that, like we didn't have these back in the day because people just minded their own business and whatever worked for you, worked for you.
Yeah, well, I'll throw my own personal story in there. I get what you're saying. It wasn't so much of people weren't reachable as much.
Right.
But believe me, I used to eavesdrop on my parents' conversations all the time.
Right.
It was still pointed out there. You know, people were still in each other's relationships. It's just that I don't think you could just because you weren't as reachable, it wasn't able to manifest as much. Because like we can go to like a family reunion in the 90's. They'd be like, oh, here come Will. You know, his wife be telling him what to do and shit. And it'd just be that one day everybody making fun of you instead of like the whole time on the internet where now you like, ew, I need to man up. I need to rethink my relationship. Get the fuck out of this, you know?
Right.
So if, like you said, people ain't minding their own fucking business and they're allowing people into their relationships.
But I think that's part of it too, man. But the biggest thing is the reason why we got so much of it these days is everybody think that it's a one size fit all. Like what you just said. Instead of people thinking, you said it before on the pod too. You said, well, black people aren't individual thinkers.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the issue. We think is rules to relationships, and these are the rules that you have to go by in order to have a great relationship.
Right.
You need a high value person, period. Whatever, two poor people be the happiest ever.
Man, Baltimore,
two homeless people be in love.
Baltimore around the corner, and there's people there loving life with 2, 3, 4 kids,
Right.
and both of them make less than $50,000
Right.
a year.
And
they got a house. People go to work. They have sex every time they can when the kids are asleep or when they sneak around the corner
Right.
or whatever it is, and they happy, bro. Like we just don't talk about black happiness enough, and I guess that's what I'm saying is. Every conversation that we have puts a man against a woman or a woman against a man. It's a lot of women out here getting to the bag. I saw a statistic, though, that women in black and white cultures graduate college at a higher clip. And white women actually graduate college at the highest clip.
Right.
So when black women are saying that, you know, we graduate college and we're the smartest, nobody's ever doubting that. Nobody's saying that.
Yeah.
But actually... there's a lot of white women out here that's graduating college, and it doesn't matter. It's just if you look at both races, white women graduate college higher than they white men, and black women do it at a higher clip than black men. But you don't hear them talking about how smart the white women are in comparison to the black men and all of this kind of stuff because everybody's just getting money and showing love.
Right. That's what we forget. What you just said, man. That's what we forget about. Is fucking love. And love can't be measured in stats. And that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
When we talk about relationship, we trying to put stats on love. What does this person have? Like you just said, a high value woman. What does she have? Man, you know us as men. I know you was just being funny. You know us as men, we don't sit here and look at those type of stats when we try to decide if we're being in a relationship.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Cause like
in my relationship, I never even really knew how much money my partner made. Like that never came up. She had a job.
It don't come up, and it never comes up until a man don't have no money.
Yeah, that's an example I was about to give because, like, say like I'm a fucking top notch fucking astronaut or whatever, and I stop into McDonald's to get some food. See a girl there or a young lady, she's beautiful and shit. You know everything I'm looking for or whatever. You know, converse a little bit. I'm like, oh, I see a little spark. Get her number. Switch that role around. Female astronaut comes in. The dude is bagging her stuff up, tried to holler at her. Ain't no way in hell she looking at him.
Right.
Ain't no way in hell she looking at him.
And if she is, the percentages are low.
Right, because it definitely can't happen. Because some people are, and most of the people that are real these days are people that are off the grid. Because this stuff is poisoning our minds.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Because some people don't even really know what they want. Like we talking about what KS was saying. He told a lot of women what to expect when you get a high value man, right? A high value man got options. High value men usually cheat. A lot of people can't deal with that. So you should get somebody that's more, you know what I mean, that's more geared toward what you like in life. You feel me?
Somebody that, going your speed.
Somebody
man.
that's on your speed.
Like
we think that we want something that's really unattainable and that we really don't want once we get it.
Yeah, like some people, it's like a lot of young people are saying they don't want to have kids and stuff like that. The media told you that.
Right.
Because you think you should be a millionaire. And the only way to be a millionaire by 30 is to never have a child.
Right.
Because that story's never been told. That narrative hasn't been pushed. And that's just, and that, these are the stories that are told and spoken about highly all the time and highlighted on social media in regards to a black woman or a black man. And it tells you to isolate and be alone. And then we end up with other races or we end up with broken homes. We
end up in unhappiness.
Yeah.
You understand? Because we're searching for statistics instead of happiness. Whatever happened to be with the person that makes you happy. Everybody else questioning your relationship. I'm quite sure y'all been in relationships.
That takes too much work.
Where everybody like, why are they with them?
Yeah.
And the only answer is, well, they
but
make me happy.
And and you always got to say something like, oh, well, she give good head or he got a lot of money.
Yeah,
and
something that really don't really matter.
And sometimes it's like, I come home and I want to play video games and she want to play video games.
Yeah.
I come home and I want to play video games and she leaves me alone until it's bedtime and I get to WAP 3000. Like for real. And it's like if she asks me to cut the grass, I just go cut the grass because I know I'm gonna get the WAP 3000. Like you're in relationships where it's give and take, but we don't really highlight those black relationships unless somebody got a Birkin bag or bought Moneybag Yo 18 acres of land,
right?
Or the Jay-Z and Beyonce. It's like, what happened to black people just loving each other because we're black?
But that's another thing. We don't value connection anymore, man. Like, you ever dealt with somebody and y'all just connect?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Like, it didn't matter what that person did for a living or what kind of car they drove, where they lived at, how many kids they had. It was a connection.
Right.
And sometimes it didn't match in life. Don't they say opposites attract? Whatever happened to that saying? We don't even say that no more.
At all. Ain't no yin or yang.
That's an old school thing. Opposites attract. Because sometimes it do. So sometimes you're a person and you just need somebody to complete everything that you're not. Right?
Yeah. You're a night owl. She's a morning person. You lack structure. She's all about structure.
Right. That's how
y'all work together.
That's how things should work. So, man, we solving it right here on Prodigal Brothers. We always solving issues, man.
Yeah, man.
You feel me? People out there, black people getting in relationships, man. Think for yourselves, man. This whole media thing is garbage, yo. It's not even real.
Uplifting 365, date doctor. Cash App. Uplifting 365, $12.50 every session.
No doubt, man.
A donation. You got to say donation.
Donation to support the cause, man.
That's right. Donation is a key word.
So, what topics we got today, man? What we talking about,
yo? What you feeling, man?
What was planned? That's what we gonna talk about.
Yeah,
I know we got something for it. We'll always come prepared. Man.
Yeah,
well, let me go ahead and introduce this topic, man. Since we comparing things on relationships and love and everything. But relationships were better back in the day, too. In the 80s when everybody was broke. Wasn't no such thing as high-value man in the 80s, man. Then now in the new millennium, is high-value man is whatever type of women. Everybody got a label.
Yeah.
But what I'm talking about is, man, we're gonna compare the eras these days. Today, my bad. 80s, 90s, and the new millennium. What's the best era? We grew up in the 90s. We living in the new millennium. But we was born in the 80s.
Right.
So what y'all think, man?
I think the twos, man.
The twos?
Twos.
The new millennium?
Yeah, man. I'm with the twos, man.
I know you like current, man. You like current stuff, man. You a technology.
Yeah, man. It ain't that, dog. Like, everything gets better.
As far as what's better though? Is relationships better? Because we just talked about that.
It depend on what type of relationship you want. If I was a young man, I would love life.
Man,
I just got to show up.
son.
I just got to exist. And she wanted more than she more thorough than me. Like that back in the day, women were holding back because they wanted to not be judged, and they wanted to feel like they had somebody, and that was a thing. Nowadays, you be a sneaky link, or you know what I mean, or you a city boy, so they already know what's up.
In the new millennium, women are sexually liberated.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
yeah, they hoes.
That's the difference.
They hoeing. Nah, we always say it like it's a bad word, but if you hoeing, you hoeing. You messing with multiple people. You date this guy, you sleep with this guy. If this guy's available, this the guy you really want to be with. So anytime he hits you up, you definitely opening the box up for him.
Right.
Like you hoeing.
I'm glad that you said that.
Dudes be hoeing too.
We all do.
Yeah. It ain't a one-sided thing, but women are sexually liberated. No, you just hoeing.
But it's acceptable though. That's the difference. See, in the 80s, when you hoeing, you got shunned.
Yeah.
It's not like that.
Yeah,
anymore. You probably couldn't have no friends.
You
know
had
what
to
I
be
mean?
with other hoes.
It wasn't no girls trips.
Yeah.
Unless
Unless it was with a bunch of hoes.
Right.
But these days, you got the whole friend.
Exactly. It's like, you know.
It
She
don't
on-
got to be a
she
bunch
on-
of hoes. It could be one.
She on her hot girl summer.
Right.
Well,
And no judgment.
Yeah, no judgment zone, man.
can't judge them. Men been doing it for years.
Damn right. We've been doing this since the 80s, man.
Yeah.
So what's the best era for relationships, Will?
For relationships?
Yeah. He
Shit.
said the twos.
I don't know. I mean, I'd say the 90s.
90s.
Yeah.
Why the 90s?
Because we were just not getting into the technology phase, but it was making home life more comfortable. And I think I'm only speaking for me because I remember the whole family used to go to Blockbuster and pick out movies, husband and wife and with the kids.
Damn sure remember those days.
Now it's just like, hey, we got TV in every fucking corner of the room. You don't even got to watch your TV to watch TV. But that brought, kind of a family unit. I remember fucking going to Pizza Hut and they got a fucking arcade in that motherfucker with the buffet and shit.
Right.
Oh,
the buffet at the Pizza Hut. Yeah,
Right.
damn sure remember that shit too.
Yeah, now we just order to come to the house. You eat in your room, I eat over here. I may not eat right now and shit,
So you saying in the 90s it's better connection for real because we ain't have as many screens.
Yeah.
We ain't have as many things to do in the
It was
90s.
just getting there. And anytime you use technology, unless you were a criminal, was to connect with other people to, to help.
to have a relationship for
Yeah,
real.
to have a relationship.
The chat rooms, age, sex, location, man, on the dial-up, man. But I'm with you on the 90s for relationships too, man. I think people were a lot realer then. You feel me? Wasn't no BBLs back then.
I think the real ones stand out nowadays.
You think so?
Yeah.
Like, do they stand out or are they kind of hidden for real?
No, they stand out because they don't have to be proving it on socials, or they don't have to be in comment sections saying outlandish stuff. Like, the real people are focused on their lives and their relationships.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they don't have time to be fully immersed in all of that. Like, they probably watching Power together and shit like that. Like, those are happy relationships, you know what I mean? Or they out traveling, or like Will said, they doing stuff with the family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But see, what I'm saying is these days when you a person like that, like most of them are like stay-at-home people. Like you said, they mind their own business. It's hard to even connect with somebody like that because we're all connecting on the internet.
Nah, man.
You feel me? Because that person probably isn't a party, you know what I mean, out and about.
And I think that's the misconception these days.
Okay.
All these joints that be on socials talking about what a black man should do or what type of man they
Right.
they looking for love.
Right.
They want that one. They want to turn down 18. But honestly, it be that one dude, you be like, he ain't even got no money. He just treat me right, feed me when I want to be fed, and he fold clothes well. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, that's when they not trying to follow the narrative. You feel me?
I think it's just like you said, most people are real. The avatar that we put up on socials is always a front at times, because if you was really real, you'd probably get your account counts canceled because you're gonna say some wild shit. Because we all have like a bad, horrible take that society doesn't agree with. I feel
Right.
but I like this era because I mean, one, things have to progress. Like we can't go back.
Yeah.
We can only move forward. And two, like seriously, dog, it's young men, anybody watching this, like you see a joint on TikTok, Instagram, wherever, get in them DMs, dog. Like the DMs are because
that is the way to go though. That's how you do it.
Dog,
these
the
days.
DMs are so available.
Right.
Like I could text a bunch of chicks and I probably won't get a message. If I send them a DM on Instagram or TikTok, we can have a full-fledged conversation. Like people are there. That's why they created the metaverse. So just hit a chick up, man. It's easy. Like if you're not hooping and you're not successful, you're a bum.
The new millennium, right?
Yeah, you just got to learn from your mistakes, man. I've shot a lot of shots and they've bounced off. But it didn't stop me from rebounding and shooting it again.
But that's the thing that I think is scary is because we feel like we can't make mistakes, yo. Like
that's because we've been taught that if you fail, that's the end.
Yeah.
Instead of learning from, why did you fail?
I've asked for a lot of numbers in Ocean City, Maryland, and been told no.
I mean, as a man, we get told no all the time.
Exactly.
I'm quite sure as much as women get hollered at in a day, we get told no the same
Yeah,
amount.
no, just just being there, be respectful. You'd be surprised. You probably get so much convo because you came in the right way.
Yeah.
Dudes be trying to come in hot. Hey, shorty, got money, dropping bags in there. What you gonna do for this? It's like, damn, like can you just at least treat me like a human being until we get to dinner, nigga? Like,
Maybe that's the style.
You got to talk nicely. You can't be like that.
Yeah, talk to me nice.
But you know how you gain true power over that? Is when you're able to tell a woman, not right now, I don't want sex right now.
Oh, we got to get to that. We gonna get back to that one, but let's stay here though. The cars are better now. The cars are better now. The cars are faster. I just seen like the new off-road Maybach. That thing looks sick.
But I think you talking about the highest end cars are probably better now.
No, even the new Civics, bruh. First of all,
I'm thinking about back in the day, the plethora of cars. You feel me? I
There's
feel like
so
more
many-
cars were good.
No.
But now, it's
Dog,
some sick shit.
Mercedes
man.
got in-dash. You got in-dash. You got TVs when you driving.
Yeah, you're right.
You got the shit to drive by itself.
No,
man.
you definitely
And it
right.
parks by itself. They're just trying to have me out there back drinking and driving.
This is
I retract that.
this time is better. The only thing that sucks during this time is fashion.
Yeah.
Like
I don't know what the
Fashion's
fuck is
terrible
going
right
on.
now.
being able to stand in line with a ticket, get some J's, and you may get knuckled up or something for your J's was a beautiful thing.
That was an experience, man.
But they had J's. So even if he beat you up and took yours, he was going to beat some other people up. And guess what you do? You just go downtown Foot Locker and get you another
Right.
pair. You know, you was up here to run the mills. You got beat up out here. You be like, gotta go down Fayette and get you, you know what I'm saying? You go down Fayette and get you some. You know, when people used to sell shoes on the side or you go to the flea market.
Go store hopping to get the J's.
Right, but they had J's.
Right.
Now they don't have them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or even they limited supply everything.
Yeah, but they all limited edition.
There's
most
no
definitely.
reason I should drop 3 beans for a freaking pair of Air Forces.
Hell no.
Air Force don't went out like that.
No, they bringing back ones they had in the early 90s.
Yeah, that's right. The retro joints.
Well,
Yeah.
come on, dog. Like the gray and white high top joints I had with the strap.
I do
Joints
agree.
was $80.
I do agree with that,
Yeah.
man. 90s fashion definitely wins for. Well, I was gonna choose the 90s anyway.
90s fashion was fly too.
Son, it
Yeah.
was more exciting, man. But I think too because it was limited, man. We didn't have a lot of stuff for us back then.
Well, I also feel like it was new. What we get
True.
now is refurbished.
True.
Like they just redoing something that we liked in the 80s or the
Yeah, they
90s.
recreating everything.
Yeah,
Right.
like there's not a lot. To me, I don't feel like there's a lot of originality to the way people dress. Either you dress like the past or you walking around butt naked, like I already said.
Right.
Joints be walking around butt naked, dog. Like, hey, I don't care. Judge me. I'm a big dude, whatever. Ladies, men wear shirts when they get in the pool. Y'all can wear some regular bathing suits. All y'all don't need to be wearing thongs.
2-piece.
Like, nah, wear 2-piece. You want to be liberally free, but don't be wearing a thong. You got your whole backside out. That joint is ugly. It's nasty. Don't look good. You ain't done nothing to it. You ain't done a squat in 30 years. That's all that fashion. That's what I don't like too.
You don't like the revealing fashion. Everything's revealing.
I'm not saying you got to be fit. You could be you could be a big. There's big joints that are in shape.
Right.
I like a 2-something ready to do something.
You already know.
You know what I
You
mean?
already know how I get down too.
I like a 2-something ready to do something. I stole
280
that
Shane the
from
lady.
I stole that from Pop.
280. No, that's a super size right there, yo. Maybe 180, yo.
Yeah.
Let me find out. James like to go whaling.
Nah.
Yeah, I mean, hey.
You talked about that last time too, didn't you?
Hey, when I was talking about that dolphin ride, I like to be out in the ocean. You know what I mean? I like a big one.
So you like to go hogging too?
Nah, come on now. Come on now. You gonna don't put dirt on my name.
Hey, my bad.
This man put dirt on my name. He said you like go hogging? Nah.
Yo, Will got the terms for your ass. Right?
Hey, just ask the question, man. If I say, hey, let's go hogging, you're like, I thought we was going hunting. Like, no, man.
You be trying to confuse people and shit, man. You be hanging with different type of men, yo.
Nah, man, but keep your ass away.
But you right though. I seen this year for prom, the dress of choice was like Lil' Kim pasties on the titties.
For their daughters?
Yo, real talk. I seen a lot of pictures like that. They got not the pasty, but it's like, you know what I mean? They got the titties out.
It's
going to high school prom.
It's fatherless household,
so weird
man.
even watching those pictures. Man.
It ain't even fatherless houses, man. Like my mom raised me, and I got butt whoopings. So that's we was talking about that last pod too. We need to bring ass whoopings back.
Yeah, spare the rod, spoil the child.
Yeah, and the problem. So that's the other thing. I don't like that you can't discipline your child. I think that's foolish.
What, in the 2000s?
But I think people don't want to either, man. Because a lot of these that I seen, man, the parents was loving it, bro. You feel me? They bought the dress for their daughters. You feel me? Like you said, it's just fashion.
That's not fashionable,
that's what it's
bro.
considered these days. You feel me?
That's what I'm saying.
The more revealing, the more fashionable.
Right.
You feel me?
But
once you get pregnant now, you can't cover your stomach up no more.
Some of the sexiest women are clothed. Like they have clothes on.
Of course.
You talking about Erykah Badu? But she did do a whole video with
she had the yams out. She got the yams. I'm saying I'm not talking about Erykah Badu though.
No, I get what he's saying.
But I'm saying like some chicks like their shoulder is sexy.
Right.
Like or she got her back out. Oh my God.
I think you're talking about a self-confident person, and ladies, don't take this the wrong way, but if you feel as though you got to reveal yourself everywhere you go, don't be surprised when you're just treated like a piece of meat.
Man, see, I don't like that though, yo.
No,
look, This is what I'm saying.
I can't.
Look,
I'm not telling women how to dress either. I'm not saying that.
But you see, this is why I don't like it, because you like the sexual liberation of women, but this part of fashion comes with it. You feel what I'm saying? Like some women may not think that I have to reveal myself to be sexy, but they feel like, yo, I shouldn't have to cover up either.
Yeah, but
I think that's their statement that they're making.
But if men was out here walking around without shirts on, dad bod, belly out hanging, and a Johnson revealed, I don't know how much love that's going. I'm just keeping it a buck. I don't know how much love that's going to get. And women look at Johnsons, so I know that's the thing. But it's like if you walking around with your I get
what you're saying. Good.
You walking around if you're a big dude walking around in a Speedo with some clear sheer pants on, that's not going to get you love, yo. So, yeah, I understand being sexually liberated, and I understand fashion, too. Mm-hmm. But I also think there should be something to your 18-year-old. People get pregnant on prom night.
Yeah, they
You got your 18-year-old out here butt naked, and then be responsible. She ain't been taught to be responsible her whole life because she ain't had a butt whooping. And it don't got to be nothing crazy. It ain't got to be no slave time butt whooping, but like a little
some type of discipline.
Yeah, a little touch up ain't never hurt nobody.
A little touch up.
You know what I mean?
A little tune up. I used to have to get a tune up once a week.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, I think you got immune to it. Real talk.
My mom married this dude in the Air Force, man, and like that was one of his things, and I don't attribute a lot to it because it did get out of hand. But like, I remember the first time thought I was tough, and he touched me up, and I was like, "Oh, it's real outside."
You talking about your stepdad?
Yeah, I was
Okay.
like, "Oh, it's real outside." Like
Right.
you can't just beat everybody. You can't just
Right.
bully everybody. And I think when you start to realize that there are some limitations to how great you can be in certain places, like
Right.
certain things, or you're not ready yet. You know what I'm saying? Or you got to work up to that. I just feel like if you butt naked at 18, what do you have to experience in your 20s?
Yeah.
Or your 30s? You know what I'm saying?
I understand what both of you saying. I understand what Stafford's saying. You know, but my opinion is that why are you letting you? She's still a child considered. You know, and why would you do that to your daughter? And it,
Setting them up.
well, I mean, and you know that limo didn't make it to the fucking prom. Shit, I'd have been to proms and dances. When my parents dropped us off, we hopped in the cab and we ain't even go to the fucking dance. And now, shit, come on, man.
Oh, you telling on yourself.
That happened years ago. Shit.
Right. Nah, I feel you though.
Yeah.
I definitely feel you, man.
Shit, sometimes you don't make it home from the airport.
Yeah.
Pick the joint up, you get the wop. Oh, okay. Y'all, I'm the only one getting the wop in the car from the airport.
From the airport.
Pick the joint up that flew in, you know what I mean?
Oh, you getting flew in, cuz?
I don't have people
Nah,
to
I
fly
don't
in,
live like
man.
that.
Oh, yo. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay. All
Some
right.
people live different. Yo, it's levels to it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, now.
You know what I mean?
Oh, see? Now y'all want to do this
I be
again.
getting boat bus shorties and shit, yo. You getting them flown in, yo. I got them on the mega bus and shit, yo. You feel me? $15. Real nigga shit.
Yeah, we getting them Ubered in. Shit.
Yeah, hop on that mega bus. Yo got planes and shit. Nah, I ain't on that level, man.
All right, man. Well, whatever.
You a little bit different, man, for that, man. But what about sports, man? Eras in the who had the best era when it comes to sports, yo?
I like this era, bro.
You still like it?
I like it,
even though we
dog.
had it, Jonah, how they don't care about winning.
Yeah, I think, but the people who are outliers are outliers. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Steve Kerr, and Draymond Green, who's the heart of that team. And everybody who comes in gets funneled through that system. A. Wiggins, number 1 overall draft pick, is playing like a number 1 overall. He's playing up to his potential.
Yeah. Well, it's hard
Jordan,
to double anybody on that squad.
Jordan Poole improved himself, got busy. You know, he definitely going to get paid. So there's a lot of players that if you're on a good team with soul, with heart, somebody like Giannis play in any era. He probably dominate when you really could knock people over in the Shaq era.
Yeah.
But now, you know, you calling charges and stuff. But yeah, man, the game is faster. It's more points. It's exciting. All I hear, I can't even think of the announcer name, is bang.
Bang! So he be going ham. He be going ham, especially when you get on a roll. Bang! You hit another one.
Feel like somebody shot in the house.
Son,
Like, oh!
So he be going.
Yo, that's what I'm saying, dog.
Ain't nothing like hearing him announce a run.
Yeah, Bob Costas wasn't giving it up like that when MJ was going for 44.
You damn sure.
Like, he just wasn't. Bob
You damn
Costas,
sure
that
wasn't.
dude. No disrespect. You know what I'm saying? But it just wasn't like that. And if Michael played today, he would have 80.
Yep.
Can't hand check him.
You can't. That's what I try to.
Them
explain
crazy
to
fouls, people be out of the game. I love the game. The game's faster. It's every game. Football's faster. It's high scoring.
So you think football better too?
Dopamine, bro.
Even with the new rules and everything.
Yeah, like it sucked because a lot of clean hits that Ray Lewis got when he was playing, he probably wouldn't even. Ray Lewis is the best tackler ever on earth.
Ever.
On earth,
Get
bro.
his paws on you going down.
But it's not even that. He tackled top speed, all shoulder.
yeah,
Damn sure.
And he surveyed the whole field. Bro.
But
sideline to sideline.
But guys who do that
Definition
now
of a
be
linebacker.
helmet, hit you with the helmet. I'm talking about just form.
Yeah.
Like, he ran through Jerome Bettis with his shoulder, a great form tackle. Like, I never seen a highlight. I never seen a game where I was like, damn, Ray hit him with the crown of his helmet. Maybe like one play in his whole, 17-year career.
I feel like DBs tackle like that. It's not necessarily linebackers and people that tackle every day, you feel me? But a lot of DBs do leave with the helmet. That's why they had to get rid of that.
That's what I'm saying. So, You know, and guys are living longer to experience their money.
Yep.
You know, and the signing bonuses are guaranteed, so there's even more guaranteed money in the game now.
Yeah, which it should be because it's all a business.
It's better overall, man.
Yeah.
I agree with you in that area,
man.
Yeah, I think it's better. It's more accessible. I don't even have to be in front of my TV. You know, you get home and get to the game.
Oh yeah,
I could just fucking put it in the car on the way home.
Fucking right.
You
NFL
know.
Network.
And sex better. Sex is better nowadays, bro. There's a lot of training videos out here.
Oh no, I don't know, man. I mean, I think the '80s would have been great for me with sex.
No, sex is better. You got companions.
I'm just saying the coke was prevalent. Everybody was doing it.
You got companions.
Shit,
You tag your teammate in. Oh, Rose, get in here. Get in here, Rose.
Everybody was loving it, man. I'd be right on the disco
You
floor.
know what I mean?
But that's another thing. We gonna get to that part of the '80s too. But sex is better these days.
Man, sex is fun. You got so much.
But I think it was even. But we going back to that. I think we going back to what it was in the '80s. Like what you talking about?
Yeah.
No, bro, they didn't have these tools. That's what I'm saying.
You talking about the tools? I'm just talking about the people's mindsets. Because that was a liberated era too. The
Yeah,
70s,
bro.
80s.
But I mean, they ain't have all these. They ain't have the.
They
They
ain't
ain't
have
had
instruments.
They ain't have all the swings and you know what I mean. It's a lot of accessories.
Pretty sure they did. It just wasn't popular. It was
It
kind of
ain't-
taboo.
But I'm
It probably
saying
wasn't as good
with,
as it is
with
now.
the advancement of technology,
Right.
these things have been like, tested and remanufactured and redone, and now it's like perfect. You know what I mean? Hit it with the rose and hit it with the.
Tag team.
You like, damn, we gonna have to get new sheets tonight, shorty.
Well, you in there doing some shit.
You know what I mean? And then you put the foot on her neck back an hour later. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, you showing the tactics. Yeah, that's
You know what I mean?
You are
And
the
she-
sex doctor.
And
yo.
she cool with the foot on the neck now.
Yeah.
I don't know how
She got
cool they
used
was
to
in
it.
the 80s, yo. Because I weigh a lot. I'm like 305.
I'm sure there were women in the '80s getting the foot in the back of the neck.
You know what I mean? You put
mean-
the foot on the back of their neck,
They was
and
doing
then
a
you
lot.
got the little strap that pull her knee up to her arm, so she like down, and then it's just crazy. It just squirt out there on you.
Oh, that's some new shit right
Yeah,
there.
man.
You got the arm
Damn.
behind the neck.
Get too deep because it's all pressure. It's all pressure.
That's that hog tie that R. Kelly was talking about. I don't even know how to hog tie nobody. See, you just revealed yourself. That was what the fuck he was talking about right there.
He watched the instructional video.
Right, man. You heard him. I don't even
I'm
know
just
how to
like,
hog tie. That nigga,
You just got rope laying around.
nigga
Fuck.
uplifting know how to hog tie, goddammit. Yo, you killing this though, yo. I think I agree with you, man.
Come on,
The
son.
new millennium is better for a lot of things, yo, but I don't think it's better for football, yo. I like 90s football. Real talk. man.
That's
I'm
the
a
last
deep-
time Dallas was winning, right?
Maybe that's why, yo. Y'all calling me out like shit.
Yeah, and the twos, we got some chips in the twos, baby. Two, baby.
Y'all niggas done made me sad, man.
Yeah, two, man.
Maybe we get one in the twos, yo.
You don't need you graduated college in the twos, man.
Yeah, man, I did a lot of things in the
That's
twos.
what I'm
Trust
saying.
Me. Trust me, you got me reminiscing about a lot of
Yeah,
things.
bro.
I'm like, yo, you right, yo. The new millennium, man, is hitting off there,
Is
yo.
you
You're
gotta
right.
take advantage of the time. I think what we're programmed to do is reflect in the past so much that we don't live in the present.
Right.
But it's a lot of great stuff going on, man. Yeah, the world is in shambles. People ain't gonna be able to eat. We melanin. We're all energy. We don't really need to eat.
I think the world's always been like this. Well,
Yeah,
I strongly
bro.
believe it's just that it's more put in our face now.
Yeah.
Like there's been wars going on in different countries since the time we've been born, man.
Do we really need to eat though?
Do we
Yes.
need to eat?
Yes.
Yeah, I need to
As
eat.
much as we eat, do
No.
we need to eat that much?
No, we don't.
Oh yeah, I do. It gives me energy.
I do.
You eat once a day though.
I know. I need to eat.
But that's what I'm saying.
No, he talking about
Like
how
famine
we've been
won't hurt
trained.
you.
Oh no,
Yeah,
no.
but I've been eating once a day for like 12 years now. It don't even,
I don't think eating work like
y'all
that.
need to
bro.
keep eating?
I don't think eating work like that.
I know what
bro.
you said. You talking about waking up, eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner,
Right.
and snacks in between. Like,
Hell
how
yeah.
hungry are you,
Brunch.
motherfucker?
Bro, have
Breakfast,
you
brunch,
ever
and
had an MRE or whatever?
Yeah, of course.
How tasteful is that? How tasty is that?
It's not tasty though. I'll tell you a story. So they had this MRE comes with a beef patty. So think of like a McRib.
Yeah.
So there's this little fucking raggedy ass dog in fucking one of these fucking. I forget where we were. Yeah, we were in Baghdad. Mm-hmm. Throw him the fucking MRE meat because the motherfucker looked like he about to heal on his last leg. He sniffed the shit and walked away.
And he was starving.
Yeah.
Come on. So you mean to tell me you can eat that and you worry about some famine? You ain't worried about no famine.
Oh no, I'm not. No.
You ain't worried about a damn thing.
He ate shit a dog wouldn't eat. That's
Right.
That's some tough shit.
That's what I'm saying.
You done ate shit a dog wouldn't even fucking
So
eat.
what I'm
yo.
saying is if you still here, you still alive, walking around vibrant, you know what I'm saying? Pause. If you still doing all of that, I think we'd be straight, man. A little famine ain't. It's all fear tactics. That's the one thing I think it was better in the 80s and the 90s, and maybe our parents experienced it or whatever. But like the fear factor, like the fear is always in your. Oh, gas is gonna go up. I need it.
Well, yeah. See,
Put it in the car.
That's the thing when you talk about like things get easier with technology, but it also damages us as humans because in the 80s or the 90s or even the 70s, there may have been shit going on. Only whoever had the TV in the house
Right.
knew about the shit.
really knew.
Right.
Everybody else just living their fucking life. You're like, you know, there's a missile crisis going on. I don't give a fuck about Cuba. I don't know no
Right.
fucking Cubans.
Some people didn't even know. Right.
True. Some motherfuckers didn't even have running water.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
but now that everybody knows, even in the smallest rural parts of America, everybody can voice and have an opinion.
Yeah.
And it's easily to control the masses now.
I think that's just that's probably the only the only problem with that is if we limit social media or try to put people in a certain set time of using it or put restrictions around it, it'll take away a freedom.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing that is truly, truly bad because we keep coming back to the fact that we can connect so easily. Mm-hmm. But that's what I'm saying is if we really just focus on what we can use it for, that's the beauty of all of the new world because, gas $6. Well, shoot, we got to make like a magnetic train or we got to make more electric cars. Like we're advancing so much as humans that we don't get to look at that because the fear is put in our face.
It's the information age, man. It's spoiling us.
Right.
Yeah.
But
everybody's a genius now because we can get the information from the tip of our finger.
But I love it, man. I love this time, bro. It's easy to get box. It's easy to get money. For real.
No, it makes sense. It makes sense. That's why I said.
Like the world,
you're definitely convincing me.
And the world
I came
is
into this
at your
pod
fingertips.
ready to say that the 90s was a better time.
No, the world is at your fingertips. Think about it. You thought about Greece or read a book on Greece back in the day and was looking at like these archaic ass pictures. Mm-hmm. Now you can see it on Instagram and be like, yo, forget it. I'm not paying my mortgage. Like I'm going. You know what I'm saying? Or you really save for like years to go because you've seen this place.
Right.
So that is even more of the motivation for you to do things you've never done before.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was beautiful ass islands in Africa.
Yeah.
I want to go. You know what I'm saying? So y'all bugging. And being able to tag Rose or my man Mr. Dolphin in.
That's the best part about the era, yo.
Boy, and the jelly better. They just had the same KY jelly back then. You got warm and tingling.
The jelly, I was like, what the hell?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You said the jelly better. Oh,
they got warm sensation.
I didn't know what you was talking about at first.
Yo, and then like back in the day, if a woman got a C-section, she had like looked like somebody just gutted her. You know what I'm saying? Like the C-section scar. Like man, life, love, yo.
Life is love.
The
man.
twos, baby, two, baby.
You damn sure won that one, yo. I'm with you. You with him on the new Millennium, the best era? What's the best era?
I agree with what he's saying. I don't subscribe to it.
Oh, you don't?
I like
what
the
you got?
90s, man.
The 90s, man.
I like the 90s.
That's how I liked it too, bro.
Plus, I feel
sometimes like it was a much simpler time.
Sometimes
bro.
I get a criminal mindset, and I just feel as though I can get away with more shit in the 90s than I can now.
Well, that is true, yo.
So I like the 90s.
You got to be off the grid to get away with shit nowadays, bro, because you connected to
There
everything.
ain't no off the grid. Google fly over and be like, yeah, he right there.
Yeah, but some people don't have a phone like that. You feel what I'm saying? That's people. I see people still with flip phones. Those are the people that be off the grid.
Or the jitterbug.
Is that what it
that
is?
old people phone where they sitting
Right.
there pressing with one person?
Damn
number?
right, because they don't want to be tracked. They don't want to be traced. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of people don't even keep their phone on, so that shit can't be triangulated. You feel
I
what
miss
I'm
flip phones, yo. I used to love flipping it out and be like, hello. I didn't slam that shit, like, fuck you, bitch.
saying? That's the best part. That's the effective slap. God damn it, that's a good ass effect. But yeah, phones is definitely much better, man. Everything is going in the right direction, man. You uplifting got me on that one. But shit, let's talk about this sexual topic we'll be talking about. That's going on a lot. Well, it's talked about a lot. I see it all the time on social media. I see it even on TV. There's television shows, man. Polygamy, right? I believe that's something that's even advancing again, right?
Yeah.
Because sexuality got to advance, right?
Yeah.
And I believe that, especially black folks, a lot of black people are getting into it, yo. Like basically having group love or 5 people in a relationship, 2 women, 2 men, whatever the case may be. Or even like threesome relationships. You feel what I'm saying? I believe that's something even more prevalent these days, man. What y'all feel about that? Polygamy versus monogamy, yo. You think we moving into a more polygamous state?
I don't like either one. Just be happy.
You just want to be free?
Just be happy. I mean, I would never be in a marriage or relationship where I got like 10 wives. I mean, I don't see the benefit in that. I just see stress. I just see my teeth falling out, my hair falling out. Because, I mean, I got 10 wives. I'm going to have at least like 30 kids.
So you're not going to pull out just because you got several wives, yo?
Pull out of your wife. You leave that DNA in there.
I hear that shit, yo. You damn sure do that with. But maybe you got a certain wife that you do that with, yo.
I don't know.
I mean, think it operates a little differently, man.
I know it operates.
I believe once you have so many people in a relationship, people start to have jobs.
I believe it operates differently, but I think you have to find the right side mindset of people. Obviously, you know, with you in a one-on-one relationship, when you're with a woman, that woman wants to be the number one woman in your life. She's going to be jealous of your mother, your sister, your female friend or whatever, even a female cousin. So in order to have that, you got to have women who is willing to play a role and not like, stay in your lane. This is her lane. You take care of the children, she cooks, or she fucking does this and you do that.
So you sound like you ready for polygamy.
No, I don't want none of that, man.
That's what you sound like.
He said he don't agree with neither.
No, I don't want it. I don't want it.
You don't want one woman?
I like doing shit myself, man.
Right. So you like multiple women. That's polygamous.
No, I'm talking about in one relationship, living under the same roof. No, I don't want that at all. Hell no.
Polygamy is a structure of relationship.
Well, no. I looked
Some
it up.
people-
Polygamy is also having more than one sexual mate at one time.
Oh, that's another definition?
Yeah. So monogamy is, right, you could be in a monogamous relationship and not be married too.
Right.
So you could be in a polygamous relationship and not be stuck to one person.
Oh,
Right,
okay.
right.
I would say with boundaries, yeah, I'd do that.
That's what
Yeah, with boundaries, like, hey, look, man, I'm not your boyfriend, we ain't boyfriend, girlfriend, we just get together and have fun.
so you don't want to live in a house with one joint, is what you're saying.
No, I can live by myself, man.
What if you got 12 bedrooms?
I can live by myself.
She can't
man.
live on the other side?
Hell no. What's the purpose of that?
Yo, really want to be alone, yo. Shit, 12 bedrooms. Why not fill them Jones up?
So you don't date.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
He capping just
That's
like
what I'm saying, bro.
he capping just like the women be
Why
capping
over there doing
No,
that. Look at me. You about to get at me now. Look at him. Go ahead. Yo.
No, you're asking, do I want a woman living with me at all times? No, I don't want that.
So she go outside and go to work sometimes.
No, she go to her own place. And then when I want her to come over, she come over. Then I want her to leave, she leave.
I mean, it could work like that too.
No, yeah, I seen old, 50-year-old people have relationships like that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily need someone up under me.
But
no.
you don't want that ever.
I've had it. I would say.
My boy is Neo.
He damn it. He dodging all that shit. And you trying to hit him too. Like, I'm gonna hit him in the chest with this
I'm out
one.
here missing.
My man said, I had it.
No. Boy, quick, he Barry Sanders Swift. Boy, golly.
You gonna be a politician one day, dog.
I was just about to say I'm practicing, man.
Yeah, yo,
He said, no, I've been to one of those.
good, man. He's amazing. He won't say if he want a monogamous.
I will say
relationship at all.
eventually I will want it. Right now, no, I'm good, man.
Maybe not right now, man.
Yeah, but that ain't the question though. The question is, if you had to choose monogamy or polygamy.
I choose monogamy. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You don't want them baddies walking around
Well,
with the yitties out?
Nah, man. Because you got to look at it like this. If I'm freely just banging all y'all, how many other dudes are just freely?
No, you the one.
Right.
It's either so polygamy is either the woman has multiple men or the man has multiple women.
But it could be mixed too.
That's like
You know what I'm saying?
that's
Group
like
shit.
polyamorous or whatever.
Yeah,
That's
same
not
thing.
polygamy.
It's the same thing.
I
Not the same thing?
just looked up the definition because I ain't know what it was.
Oh, okay. I feel like it's the same thing though.
Nah,
You got multiple partners, man.
nah, man. I don't like. You know what I don't like, yo?
What you don't like?
I don't like when go to Taco Bell, right?
Okay.
And this is not an ad or anything, but you go to Taco Bell, you order your food. It's like, what sauce you want? I want the mild,
Right.
right? What sauce you get? You like mild?
Oh,
Nah, you say mild too,
okay.
right? Put the sauce on the back. Say, give me extra sauce, right? I put my sauce out. You put your sauce out. I'm eating my food. You grab one of my sauces. Don't mix our sauce. You know what I'm saying? I don't like your sauce with my sauce.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's why I got extra sauce. So you can have your mild, I got my mild. That's polygamy. I got all these sauces over here.
Right.
You got all yours over here. When we
Right.
get polyamorous,
Now we mix.
now you grabbing my sauce. You see what I'm saying?
It seems like a dangerous game, man.
That's
How
what
we
I'm saying.
I like the way you describe
man,
that.
I am not doing none of that, man. It seems like the more people you involve into something, someone's always gonna snitch. You know.
Snitch on what though?
So
It's not illegal.
into this, to equate it to this example, how you know that one of those motherfuckers ain't out there and then they come and get some shit and bring it back to the whole group?
Real shit.
That's because you got to break the hoe.
Oh Jesus!
Iceberg slim ass nigga.
Okay.
So you on the polygamy side,
Nah, I actually want to be monogamous. But if
I thought you did.
but if I had a choice
right?
and I was really, really in another life, I'd probably be monogamous too, man.
Right.
I'm gassing it up.
I was about to say.
What about you, man?
Get extra lives.
What about you? You think sexuality is fluid?
What? My man switched it up, man. No, sexuality is not fluid, man. I don't believe in
No,
it.
I'll just threw that shit out there. So which one would you choose?
So, bro, I want to try that polygamy shit out, bro. Real shit.
Only reason I tried polygamy is when gas prices hit $6.
Yeah, you need, but that's part of it.
Now we got a
You
van.
get extra income.
Yeah, we got a van.
You feel what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
Maybe one of them is a high value woman.
But actually, that's more polyamorous. In polygamy, the man is actually, or a woman, is supporting whoever their stable is.
Right.
It's really it's pimping.
You think so?
Yes,
I,
yes, man.
you think a dude with 10 wives ain't gonna slap his 9th wife if she get out of hand? Like there's some or he gonna have her slapped by one of his other wives.
Right.
There's some structure, bro.
Yo,
I don't care.
know it's structure
I don't
to it.
care what nobody say. When you
But see-
managing all those personalities and all those people, there is and it's crazy because when we think of force, we think of it as something that's so negative.
Yeah.
But sometimes, like, how do you even get into the vaginal canal?
You got force.
You got to force your way in. Like, you slide. I
Damn
mean,
right.
it's wet or
No,
whatever.
it's-
But like,
No, it's
you're
a
not
lot,
like you're
it's
not
a lot
like,
of force involved.
Yeah,
man.
there's
to get on
force
a lot of those
involved.
canals.
You know what I mean? How does a nail get into wood?
Yeah, you got
Force.
Yeah,
Right?
force it.
Like, force is a good thing. So sometimes in relationships, I just think that has to happen, man.
But see, that's why I said I'll try that. I want to try that shit out because I do want to know. Because I feel like I just want to know more about the shit for real.
You know what I...
Yo, because it has to be different. It's a different structure, man. It has to be different rules involved. Like what you
Right.
what you equating to. There's things that happen without force, but you can run it like a business for real.
I feel like if we were raised that way, I feel like I would want to do it. But because
Right.
I wasn't brought up that way, to try to adapt to something so seemingly extreme.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that's why I'd just rather stay monogamous, because it also allows just one layer. Like, I hate multitasking. So it's just like, it's one single-minded focus,
Right.
Yeah.
But I also feel that way because we was talking about it. I think Will was kind of hinting on to it, or maybe not, but when you get to a certain level of age, like all that sex factor, like you offering me sex or you saying you gonna give me some buns, that shit don't excite me.
Right, it doesn't.
I want to get some money. I want to be productive. I want to I want to live. Like, I like having fun with ladies and stuff, but it's like, oh, I'm gonna give you some pussy.
But that's usually when you not there yet. You probably more focused on different things in your life, man.
Bro,
But what if you already there?
if I'm making money, guess what I'd want to do more of?
Make money.
I want to make more. Like, at a certain point in your life, I feel, they say our testosterone lowers, but I also feel like we just are able to focus more.
Right.
And when you start being able to focus more, you understand that having sex that's not either reproductive or for fun in your leisure time, you really don't need a bunch of bodies, a bunch of women throwing you sex. And throwing you sex is honestly sometimes a turnoff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm going to come. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. You ain't studying for nothing. You ain't got, you still working at KFC. Stop offering me KFC buns. I don't want fried chicken buns. I don't want the Kentucky fried
You
chicken
want some
buns.
high value buns.
Better
yo.
yourself.
I'm just saying, it's like, what you doing? Or they hit you up, what you doing? I'm reading a book. Oh, man, I was just thinking about having you inside me. Bye, bitch.
Hey, sometimes they gotta stick to their guns. That's what they best at.
Nah.
The KFC joint, that's what she do best. She want to share that with you, yo. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that, yo. But see, if you was dealing with polygamy, you had the KFC joint and you got your little high value joint. You feel what I'm saying? It's a different type.
It's not high.
a different day.
It's not high value. I'm just saying that I feel like when you get to a certain age, sexual favors they don't lose their flair. I don't want to say that, but they're not as tempting when you are in when you want to do something productive, or there's just more to life. I think we figured that out.
Yeah, I could be saying it I guess to put it to the listeners. He's saying that, hey, we're not saying we turning down sex. We're just saying, look, man, if that's all you got to offer me, get the fuck out my face. I'm at a time where it's like I'm trying to grow as a person. I need someone to grow with. Or I'm growing. I don't need to keep, looking back. Because when you look back, you turn to stone. That's what happened to dude's wife.
Look who getting biblical out here.
Yeah, man.
I like using the Bible.
But I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, though, man. You value different things in a relationship besides the sex now. That's why you chose monogamy, because like you said, our minds is expanding to different things. And once you get the money, you rather just do those different things with the person that you connect with.
Yeah.
It's other ways to connect.
You offer me sex in the same house that we pay a mortgage on.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Now you tell me you flying me to Bali and you gonna give me that wop.
That's a little different.
That hit a little different.
That's a little.
I can't wait to see you. I'm gonna love all on you. Okay, that's cool, but like the money love me right now. You know what I'm saying? Like
that Bali love a little.
Yeah, like take me somewhere, take me out. You know what I mean?
And plus, we already know that's just in the moment and how you feeling then. Ain't how you really feel.
We're about to change the topic, man. But
well, I was just saying.
That joint blow because they offer something spectacular, and you like, oh, she about to put a tongue on my sack and all that, and then she show up with the regular smuggler sex.
Regular smuggler.
Hey, cuz
I've seen this movie before, right? Like I know how this ends. So.
Talk about that though, bro. Talk about that. How they talk it up to you.
Yeah, I can't wait to do this.
Finally get you to waste your well-valued time. It's 1, 2 in the morning and they talking a good game. You like, let me try this out, see if she done learned something new.
Right.
And what it be?
Regular smuggler.
Bro, it's the same thing. And that's the frustrating part, bro. It's like you gassed this up. You said it was going to be something different. I showed up and you gave the same lackluster effort
that you got last Tuesday.
And women be acting like their time is they the only ones with
with
time that's valuable.
You
Come
said
on.
it right there, yo. But see, even more reason to get polygamy, man. You don't get the regular.
I think you just be a thought, man.
Let me know if you do it.
I think everybody should thought out until they find that right person, man. I said this before.
I think that's what we do.
It. You got to thought out, man.
That's what we do.
Yeah, as safely as you can.
But I think that's why polygamy is getting even more prevalent, is because that's what you do, and then you realize that, I can't be with one person. Because you done thought it out for all the years, and now you need that group excitement. You need more than one. Because it's becoming a thing, real talk. It's more than a
it's a thing in other cultures and other places.
But it's hitting here now. It's been a thing everywhere else.
It's hitting here. It's hitting here because we're doing that polyamorous stuff where people trying to pay bills. It's because we're poor.
Because we're all slaves for real.
Yeah, like dog.
We're slaves to the rent. We're slaves to the mortgage.
It's getting
slaves
harder.
To the gas.
Yeah, it's harder to financially support yourself here. And if you see it, it's still young people doing it. It's the older people who are doing it, been doing it.
Right.
And honestly, they've been swinging.
Yeah.
But it's not a lot of people out here that are older, 36 and I could be wrong. I mean, I don't have any stats in front of me, but at least from what I know, are in these polygamous relationships. They with somebody that they building with. They planning on spending the rest of their life with, and they taking care of things. And honestly, I don't think that's anything wrong with either one, but monogamy is better for society.
Yeah, plus you can't have multiple wives in the U.S. That's illegal.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
I'm just letting you know.
We understand that.
But if the women start to get limited, men start to get dangerous.
Maybe that's why it's so prevalent too. Because the men are limited. You feel me?
Oh, you talking about the overpopulation?
Hell yeah.
All right, well, look, man, $12.50. Send it to Uplifting 365. Date Doctor. Support the cause. All donations. We are taking them and we are putting them in a good place. We are making relationships better in our black communities.
And Will, like what you said, it's illegal now to marry more than one person, but you know how America works. You can get laws changed.
Well, if they see black people doing it, the laws ain't gonna change. You got to get something more than weird ass Mormons. Then it'll become legal. What we got Mormon listeners?
Probably.
Hey man, y'all be doing that fitness on the bikes, man. I know them bikes cost a lot. It's getting hot, man. Y'all stay hydrated out there.
Oh yeah, he said y'all stay hydrated. they damn sure better in them goddamn suits. I know that.
Right.
Much, but you're right. They definitely ones that they believe in more than one wife, yo.
Yeah.
But they still practice they shit, man. They the ones that be having them camps and all that.
Yeah,
shit.
Utah's a weird state. I'm saying it's a beautiful place, but it's a weird state.
You been there?
No, I've seen pictures. I don't want to go there, man. Ain't no.
This nigga Will is hilarious today. No, I see pictures.
I'm just saying, no brown people there. I mean, except for to go to the college.
Shit, at the jazz is a lot of brown people.
You said in the jail?
I said jazz.
Oh, I thought you said in the jail.
Utah jazz.
The Utah jail. They have a plethora of brown people there.
They definitely got a lot of people there. Most definitely in the jail. Yo. That's every jail. Shit.
Nah, man.
It ain't no different in Utah. But shit, NBA young boy there.
Hey man,
that's one to the population count, man. Real talk. So y'all, my monogamous brothers, man. Y'all got anything left for this pod, man?
Man, just keep thoughting, man.
Keep thoughting until you find one.
Keep thoughting until you find one.
Hot girl summer.
City boys out.
City boy winter.
City boys out. Period. We always
stack
outside.
all winter. Grind all summer.
Get your money, man. Get your money. The buns will come for real. From the Date Doctor.
Hey man, you better get a following on the Date Doctor.
I'm telling you, the buns will come, bro.
Man, you've been killing these last couple pods.
The buns will come. Get your money. It actually makes them more interested when you getting money or when you on your purpose. Get the buns. Get the money. Get the buns.
Nice.
Get the funds. Get the buns. Yo,
Nice.
hey, it's a shirt is coming. Get the funds, get the buns.
The buns will come, most definitely. What you got for him, Will?
Just stay safe out there. Enjoy life. And if you are out here thoughting, make sure you protect yourself. Because all them commercials talking about I'm on the pills, some of that shit you can't come back from.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Be careful with them buns, y'all. We out.